According to the Pew Charitable Trust, there are approximately 400,000 Philadelphians living below the poverty line. Census data reports that about 30% of poor Philadelphians work in jobs such as cashiers, personal care aides, and laborers. A way out of the situation is through education. State Senator Vincent Hughes introduced Senate Bill 111 to make education free and affordable.
So we came up with the whole idea of PA Promise, Senate Bill 111. And the first notion that it addresses is the whole notion, the idea of what's wrong with free college? What's wrong with a free education? And basically says if you are a student and your total family income is about $110,000 a year, that you would be able to get involved in a last dollar program. In other words, you get all the money from everywhere else you're supposed to get it from. You know, if you win a scholarship over here, if you traditional grant program, traditional loan programs over here, you get all of that, amass all of that, and then whatever is left will be free. So all of the publicly related colleges and universities in Pennsylvania will be covered in some fashion in the PA Promise program. And then we also do a thing on top of that for students who may want to go into the trades, who may go into apprenticeship programs or career and technical programs, CTE programs, that we provide financial support for them as well.
I sat down with Susan Bond, the executive director of the Delaware County Career Links. She described how Career Links funds education for the unemployed.
Each Career Link throughout the Commonwealth provides something called individual training accounts. And what that means is that people can come in, they need to follow a certain eligibility process, a suitability process, and they can apply for funding for certain training programs. In healthcare, manufacturing, transportation and logistics, technology, business, financial services, construction and infrastructure, retail, hospitality, and early childhood educations.
These programs are important because there is a correlation between income and education.
The statistic that's been around for a long time and I think has yet to be proven false, for every level of degree that you get, you're almost guaranteed about another $1 million in income on top of it. So you get high school, X. 4-year undergraduate degree, X plus $1 million. A master's degree or some kind of technical degree on top of that, another $1 million on top of that.
What I've done is gone back and taken a look at a few positions and say it's a healthcare. A home health care aide could be making $10.46 an hour, $10.47 an hour, and then if he or she goes into certified nursing assistant, it's $12, $13, $14, and then if they go into an LPN, it jumps into the 20s, and they can end up as a nurse practitioner making 6 figures a year. But we know if somebody, say, has been a desktop technician and they go in and they get a certification in the IT field, their first paycheck out of school can be significantly higher.
My work history journey has been a roller coaster ride. I started from making little to nothing, struggling to make ends meet, to doing really well for myself. It started from when CareerLink put me on to the School Network Learning Institute. It was that what gave me the advance I needed. Because back when I was making little to nothing, I was getting discouraged. I wasn't feeling like I was going to ever do any better. You know, I think I had to take that leap of faith and to just let the 9 to 5 go for a little bit.
In terms of Senate Bill 111, here's what's being done to get it passed.
We're having in March of this year, I think it's March 27th is the date, we're having a big rally here in Harrisburg. Folks will be coming from all across Pennsylvania to the state capitol to talk about the whole notion of free college. we've got to re-level the playing field. We've got to take back this notion of success, that it's available to everybody and not just a handful of people who've got the money to make it work. Right?
Here's how Career Links training can help those trying to break out of poverty.
The individual training accounts through the Career Link are a fantastic opportunity to move yourself forward in a high priority occupation. The training programs are chosen because we think you'll get a job. Right here on the campus on April 10th, we're having a job and career fair here on the campus at 10 to 2 up in the STEM lobby. The big open lobby of the STEM building, typically it's 40 or so employers.
I want to say if you're out there in the work world, don't ever give up. If you feel like you're never gonna do any better, you're making not enough money to make ends meet, don't give up. Something good. If you put your mind to it, if you go out there and get the education that's required for the field that you're in, I want to say go for it. Take the time out to go for it. Take a leap of faith from the 9 to 5 and come back after with your newfound education. I think you will do a lot better within your career, and I think it will be well worth the wait.
From personal accounts and research, you can see education does affect income and can lift people out of poverty. This is Connie Com for PhillyCAM Voices.